Power BI job salaries. As of April 2024, the average salary for Power BI developer for a Power BI developer in the U.S. was $100,015 with a total compensation of $105,614. The most common salary range between $100,000 and $110,000, but salaries can vary based on experience, location, and skills. 0 to 1 years, $65,000 to $99,000. 1 to 3 years, $72,108. And 4 to 6 years, $78,000 to $116,000. So, you know, what I told you before, quoted you before, was noted before, stated before, however you want to term it, in regards to salaries that are available and within this industry. It's here. Google says it. Google says it. It's telling you, you know, you're somewhere between $100,000 and $110,000. Google says it, right? All you got to do is learn the skill, right? All you got to do is learn the skill. I'm not gonna build that. I'm not gonna beat that dead horse. So let's go over to just to give you a heads up. We do have a Power of the BI YouTube page. If you can, go over and subscribe, follow, watch the videos. But the goal of the Power BI, the goal of the Power of the BI videos is, one, to show you how you can make money in this industry, how you can make money in tech, show you different projects in tech, you know, it's just stuff in tech. So, and it's pretty much myself presenting. I do plan to have a couple of the guys that are going to be doing some of the presentations with us to join me on live. We can call it a podcast if you want to. I'm not sure, but we're gonna have some things going on live. But go in, subscribe, tell your friends about Power of the BI. They've got questions, you know. Please do so. Let's see. Can't get there, so I probably need to close one of these because I can't get behind my button. I'm gonna close this as well. What I want to show you here is, these are jobs that I get every week. I mean, like, within the last couple of days, you know, just jobs within the industry. We see need SSIS developer, Snowflake, Power BI, immediate hire, Power BI admin, Power BI, SQL developer. I mean, these are roles that I get, and what I'm saying is, I am going to commit to not just teaching you the skill set of Power BI, but as we do career readiness and job readiness, put you in a position where you can go out there and you can start interviewing for those jobs immediately after you complete this course, immediately, and give you some extra sauce in order to make it work. But that's neither here nor there. I just wanted to give you some. I just wanted to show you some things that you could just give you some of the some idea that, you know, I'm not just selling you wolf tickets. I mean, these jobs are available, and you're going to be actually qualified to do more than just Power BI. You're going to be qualified to do some data engineering, some SQL development, and you'll learn more about all of that as we continue through the course. Over here is is Vertibello Academy. Everyone in Vertibello, everyone in Power of the BI will have a Vertibello account. And what Vertibello does is it allows you to develop SQL skills. SQL is structured query language. And basically, it's the primary language of business intelligence. So you're not just going to be learning Power BI, you're going to be learning SQL as well. And it's a self-paced course. Basically, it gives you step-by-step what to do. It tells you, hey, this is the first thing you do. This is actually my course. It's a little bit different than the course you're going to be taking, because yours is going to be more of an entry-level basic course. But by the time you get done, you're going to know enough. You're going to know enough SQL to end the interview and on your resume say, "I know SQL." Okay, if you don't know SQL, you're going to learn SQL, right? Primarily because SQL is the base language for DAX, and DAX is data analysis expression, which is the language for Power BI, but DAX is built off of SQL. So if you become good at SQL, you're going to be good at DAX. If you don't become good at SQL, you're going to struggle with understanding why certain things are what they are when it comes to SQL, comes to Power BI. I mean, it comes to DAX. Next thing is, let's see, let's close this so I can get behind there. Of course, this is our website, powerofthebi.com. Again, anyone that wants to know about Power of the BI, please send them to the website. They can come to our free webinar. Shameless plug. I say I don't do plugs, but shameless plug is I do have a book out here called The Six Figure Cheat Code. If you're interested, go pick it up. Six Figure Cheat Code. And that is the Six Figure Cheat Code. Socials. If you're out there on socials, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, email us over dev01@powerofthebi.com. dev01@powerofthebi.com. Email us your socials or follow us on our socials and we will follow you back. Follow us on your socials and we will follow you back. Socials, that helps us get the word out. Resources that we use are resources like Guy in the Cube. Go to YouTube. Guy in the Cube is a resource that we like to use. Not a shameless plug. It's just a good resource. If you want to know if you want to learn something, or there's something that comes up, you don't know how to do it in Power BI, go into YouTube and type. That's what we do. We use resources. Google is a resource that we use. Google is a resource that I use, and YouTube is a resource that I use. And of course, YouTube is owned by Google, but I like to get my assistance through visualizations. And you'll see that in this course, there are a lot of YouTube resources that I point you to, because I want you to get used to going to YouTube and grabbing resources. Even there are some resources that I send you to using Google, and I want you to get used to going to resources and finding the answers. Before you throw your hands up too high, and before you start yelling, screaming, kicking, and saying, "I don't know how to do this," go to the resources and research. And that's one thing that you're going to learn here in this course, is to use your resources, or to use resources or find resources, identify resources. So, again, that has covered pretty much everything that we needed to cover in lesson number 1. Again, you can go to your welcome section in the module, and our Zoom links for our weekly courses are going to be here. You can actually get started in the course now. There's nothing that you need me to do to hold your hand to say, "Hey, get started." So you can get started in the lesson. If you have any questions, another thing is, if you're on Facebook, definitely send us an email. With your social. I mean, not just social, but with your Facebook handle, so that we can send you an invite to the private Facebook group. Send us an email with your Facebook handle, profile, whatever it's called, so that we can send you an invite to the private Facebook group. Again, send us an email so that we can, with your information, your Facebook information, so we can send you an invite to our private Facebook group. You'll see, when you'll hear me mention several times in our lessons about going to the private Facebook, going to the Facebook group to communicate, leave questions, submit questions, get answers, build those relationships with others in the class. Again, the Facebook group is private. You must be invited. and we definitely want all of our students participating. With that said, this has been Zoom lesson number 1 in Power of the BI, and I look forward to seeing you win again next week.